On the way down screaming, "Whoa, before we have this time, then we'll be alright."
Hey guys, oSgtKickAss here, and welcome to my Week 3 predictions for the Premier League 2017-2018 season. If you watched Week 1 and Week 2 predictions, you will know I haven't been the best this year. But hopefully, it'll change this week and hopefully be a bit better. Right, the first game to me seems like an obvious score. It's Man City vs Bournemouth, and Bournemouth, meh start season so far. Man City obviously dominated the first game and didn't win against Everton. I thought they would have picked up a win there, but Everton have been very strong, so you can't really judge them just off that. I'm going to go for a Man City 2-0 win in this, just because I feel they are a lot stronger than Bournemouth. But Bournemouth, I don't think they'll put in a good enough game to try and even hold out for a draw. But we'll see, I guess. I'm going for a Man City 2-0 win. The second game is Palace Swansea, and probably a game no one's really too excited about. I'm going for a bore 1-1 draw. Neither teams have had incredible starts or incredible teams really over the last few years. Palace lost on the first day of the season. Swansea only got a draw against Southampton. Neither teams are top teams, and with Swansea selling Sigurdsson to Everton, that's a massive hit for them. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw because neither teams have been too good so far. So I just think a draw is what it's going to be. It just seems the most logical to me. Right, the next game is Huddersfield versus Southampton. Both teams quite good. Southampton struggled against Swansea on the first day of the season, only holding out a draw. A game they should have won, really. But Huddersfield have been that team this year that have just fucking surprised everyone. They're like the Leicester when they won the league. They've just gone into games and winning. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? But Huddersfield just seem too strong at the moment. They're on a good roll. Obviously Southampton is a big test for them. Southampton are a very, very strong team. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Huddersfield because I think they've got the momentum to keep going and keep smashing out results. The next game is Newcastle versus West Ham, and neither team is absolutely incredible. They've both not got great defences, but I just don't see this being a win for either team. Neither team has been incredible this season so far. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw because neither defence is solid enough, and I just think there's going to be a lot of goals because that defence just isn't good enough really. So yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, Newcastle versus West Ham. The next game is Watford versus Brighton. Again, neither team has had absolutely incredible starts. Watford played very well against Liverpool, holding out for a 3-3 draw, and Brighton haven't been the best. They played very solid against Man City on the first game of the season, but didn't manage to win or hold out for a draw, which would have been good for them. But I think Watford are going to win 1-0. They've got the experience in the Premier League. They've got better players than Brighton. I just think overall they're a better team, and I think they're going to do quite well in this game. I reckon they're going to be able just to pick up a 1-0 win and then defend and hold out for the rest of the game. The next game, now moving into Sunday, is Chelsea versus Everton. I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-1 win. Since their loss on the first day of the season, they have been a lot more focused. They're playing Morata, who is a key player for them, and with him they're just a very, very good team. He's very solid and he's helping them out so much. He was a good buy for them. Everton obviously been very good. They've bought a lot of players. Rooney's been good, 2 goals in 2 games for Everton. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-1 win. I think Morata might pick up a goal, and probably I don't know, someone in the middle, maybe Willian if he plays, might pick up because he usually manages to score. Alonso scores quite a bit, he might score. They've got many players on the pitch who can score goals. It's just a matter of, are they clinical enough on the day? Everton, I'm going to give them a goal. I reckon Rooney might score his third in 3 games. He's been very solid for Everton, and I hope he can keep on his run, because he's loved at Everton, and I do like Everton. They're a pretty good team. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-1 win against Everton. The next game is on Sunday, is West Brom Stoke, and is anyone actually looking forward to this game? I think it's on telly, but I don't think it's going to be the highest rating. I know they've got to get all the teams on telly somewhere, but West Brom versus Stoke isn't going to be the most interesting games. Stoke are very defensive, West Brom aren't the most attacking of teams. I can see this being a very midfield played game. I think it's going to be 0-0. Neither team really has the attack. Stoke obviously have Jose Rodriguez now, and he could score for them, but I just don't think he's going to. I just don't think it's going to be a very interesting game. It does seem like it's going to be a very midfieldy battle, and I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. So sorry, Stoke and West Brom fans. Right, the next game I am dreading, Liverpool versus Arsenal. Liverpool had a very good start. They didn't unfortunately draw to Watford on the first day of the season, but Arsenal haven't had a solid start either. Yes, we beat Leicester very luckily in a 4-3 defeat on the first day of the season, but then went on to lose to Stoke. We just weren't good enough in that game. Our passing was sloppy, it just wasn't good enough. But the key factor in this game, Coutinho isn't playing. That's good for Arsenal. Sanchez is meant to be back. If Sanchez is back, I can see this being he's meant to be back. I would say I'd see this going for a win for Arsenal, but I don't. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, because with Sanchez in our team, you could see last week we were playing down the left and there wasn't Sanchez there, and he is a key player for our team. Him with Lacazette, him with Ozil, Giroud. It's just going to be a solid attack when Sanchez is back. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, because though Sanchez is back, it might take him a few weeks to settle back into the team and get playing and used to the Premier League again. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw for Liverpool versus Arsenal. Finally, last game on Sunday is Spurs versus Burnley, and it's obvious really, isn't it? Burnley had a very strong game against Chelsea, beating 3-2 on the first day of the season, but Spurs are going to win 3-0. Yeah, Burnley had a good game first day of the season, but a bit lucky. Chelsea weren't the best of teams on that day. So I think Spurs are going to absolutely walk them, with Eriksen, Dele Alli, Kane, all going to perform really well in that match. So I'm going to go for a Spurs 3-0 win against Burnley. If you did enjoy this video, guys, remember to leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.